All right, guys, what is up? We are live, and y'all just missed some awesome stories about my grandma. All right, so continuing with the catch wrestling phase of our NoGi training, we're gonna start this week in half guard. So we are in half guard. Put your face towards that. Actually, this is fun. So we are in half guard. Whoop, bang. Doesn't really matter when if they have a lockdown or if they have a normal half guard in this case, because what I really want to focus on is what I'm going to do with this arm. So usually, we're here, over under in this way. Right. Usually we're here in an over under position. This is fine. This is good for control. We got them flat on their back, and there's a lot of things we can do. But I want to make this person suffer. So what am I going to do? Okay, so instead of this arm being underneath his head, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it on top, and I want them to look away from me. Okay, when I do this, I'm not bringing it up here and placing it on his head. And here I'm keeping my elbow where it's at. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pivot off my elbow and make sure they look that direction. You'll notice that my thumb is facing up. Okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to reach with my underhook hand. I'm going to reach and I'm going to grab my hand here. Not this way. The reason I don't do it this way is because now my muscle is facing the floor. My muscle is facing the floor. That means my muscle is on your jaw, and I want the bone in your jaw, making everything really suck. So the underhook side goes over the top, and I'm gripping here. Now when I'm doing this, I'm doing this motion with the hand that's over their head. So over under, pivot off on my elbow, cross face with my hand facing down. Now the thumb comes up, and I'm here. Now when I'm here, all I'm doing here is I'm squeezing tight, and I'm just leaning into my partner. And all I'm doing is I'm leaning on my partner. This is going to create my submissions that I eventually want to go for, but this is actually the painful part. This is going to make them want to move in such a way that's going to give me a submission. Okay, so again, over under. Pivot off my elbow, hand facing the floor. So when I pivot, I grind my bone right against his face. But this underhook on the arm grabs, and I'm putting pressure on my partner. Keeping a lot of the right here. Okay, this is also known as a muck. Okay. When I'm here, I'm squeezing on this elbow. This shoulder here, and I'm just riding right here with my bone, just really grinding into the face. Okay.
Makes your face a muck.
Yeah, it makes your face a muck. All right.
Pokemon.
Yeah. So again, we're in half guard. Over under. Oh, I know. Bang. Over under. That. The one that's under the head, we're gonna pivot off that elbow, palm facing the floor so we can cross face them. Boom. Rotate that bone right there. And from here we're gonna lean on our partner. We're just gonna lean on. Yeah. Lean on my partner. Notice that my hips are flat to the floor. If my partner here tries to get guard back, right, try to get your guard back, I'm just going to really try to put a bunch of pressure on your face. Okay? So let's get that ride first, and then we'll go on to some submissions. Okay? Again, submissions don't just magically happen. We got to create the situation in which a situation presents itself. How do we do that? By putting some pain on people. All right. So half guard, over under. Boom. Pivot off that elbow. Yep. Nope. Yeah, pivot off, so this elbow stays here, palm faces the floor. Bring this part you want this part of your arm right across your face. Give it a grip. Now, right here, good. Now, apply some pressure into your face. Forward pressure. This is a ride. Yeah, it's going to squeeze you. Second.
Yes.
Look, that's exactly it. Right now, good. Side.
The other side.
Yes. You have to even out the teeth. Guys, by the way, when you're applying this pressure, where am I on their face? I don't care, wherever it lands. Preferably right here, on their cheek right bar here, doing this kind of stuff. But if it's on their neck, as long as they're facing that direction, there you go. As long as they're facing that direction and you're putting some weight on top of them, you're in good shape. Yeah. Good, good. Good. All right. Other side. Roman's turn. Yeah, well. Oh. So, over under. Pivot on that elbow. Palm faces the floor. Good. Get to your underhook side. And get closer to them. There it is. Putting weight through their jaw. There. Other side. Jaw stretch. All right. Bang. Over under. Palm facing to the ground. Good. Good. Now pull this shoulder into you. And as you put weight, look down through there.
You can't really get it first because you have it right in the pocket where your ball is.
So that's just a basic ride. What can we do from there? So what is going to happen when you start to put a bunch of pressure on somebody's face? They're going to want that pressure off, usually. Unless they're weird. All right, so we're here. Over under. Palm facing down and right. Usually what's going to happen is they're going to press my hand. They're going to, with their other hand, they're going to try to bring it in or they're going to try to push it off. Boom. Once we get here, now we're in a good position to start setting up our double wrist lock or whatever. But what we're going to do is we're going to drop. Come this way. Boom. When we're here, notice my hips are low to the floor, keeping tight here. What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to use my elbow, and I'm going to push his head back so I can reach underneath and start reaching for that head. Okay. When I'm here comes inside real tight, and step over for the guillotine. Or the front headlock. So, once again, we're here. I apply this right here, and then I start, whoa, elbow comes over. Now, it's not enough just to elevate and try to do this. When I do this, it puts my body in a weaker position. So what I'm going to do is, with my elbow in the back of his head, I'm going to pull his head back. Then I wrap it up. Okay, now from here, connect my hands together. Right here. From here, knee up, step over, and then there's my finish.
You finish it because
You can finish it there. So, we're in this, back up a little bit. So, we're in this position. Over, under. Here, cross facing right here. He's going to use this free hand to push my elbow off. Boom. Here. Yeah, this is from here. Using my elbow, I'm going to pull his head back. Now, I'm going to lock up this submission right here. Now, he's going to, what if they keep this half guard? What if they don't let you? That's fine. From here, this hand reaches and grabs my hand. Boom. Now, if they decide to keep this half guard, that's fine because I'm still squeezing on their neck. You see how I sit to my side, that knee comes out, and then I can kick that over. One more time on the back angle, just in case y'all need to see what I did. So here, apply the lock, boom, you push my hand off, boom, I pull his head with my elbow, pull his head with my elbow, boom, I locked up my submission. If he keeps his half guard, all I gotta do is sit to my rib. You notice that my knee comes out. That's when I kick over, and I land out, and I finish my submission. All right, let's try it. 1, 2, 3. All right. Apply the muck to his face. Oh, no. Pivot on that elbow. Pain and drive his jaw across. Good. He's not going to like that, so he's going to use his free hand to push it off. Boom. Good. We're going to use a back elbow motion to pull his head and apply that. Good. Open up your chest so you can grab your hands together. Straight to the mount. And there's our front choke, also known as a guillotine. Head. Half guard. Boom. Good. Muck. Snap. There it is. He uses his other arm to push off. I don't like that pressure. Using our elbow to pick his head up. Good. Grab your hands together from here. Grab your hands together. Now step over into mount. Boom. And hips down. Hips down. And apply. There we go. All right. Next person. to make somebody suffer. Over under. Palm facing the floor. Pivot on that elbow. Cross face and right their face. Good. That free hand's going to come across because they don't like that. We're going to pick with our elbow. Grab your hands together. Then start sitting. Yes. More hips. There you go. So now, Roman, try to keep your guard. I'm going to try to keep your half guard again. The more you lean on their face, the harder it's going to be on them. Boom, cross face, and using the elbow to pick their head. Boom, wrap around, good. Grab your hands together, try to keep your guard, and lean on your left ribs. Lean on your left ribs. There it is. See, walk your heel toe on this one. Heel toe, and there you go. Let's give it another rep each side.
Should I crack something in your face? Oh.
Bing. All right. Cross face. Whoop. There you go. I'm gonna get this live people so they can see it because y'all are doing it outside. Good. Boop. Kick his head. Wrap around. Good. Good. And show. There you go. All right. So let's back up this one. And do it again. So, underhook, good. The head side, cross face. Make them look. Oh, there it is. That's exactly what's going to happen. Pick the head up with the elbow, good. Lock the hands together. Boom. Pass, and hit down. There we go. Good. All right. Other side. Cross face. Yep. Good elbow. Good. Put ribs on his face. There it is. Again. Woo! There you go. One more side did. That did video. Good. Push using the elbow to pick his head up. Wrap around nice and deep like. Good. Lay on your ribs. Good. Push those knees out. Ooh. Nice and deep, yeah. Get in there nice and deep. 2005. All right. So, what if they use the other hand? So, what's your head? What's your head over yonder? This away. This way. Okay. Half guard. I'm here. Boom. Bring this hand over, cross face, and I'm here. Okay, now, what else can you do? Look. Let's say we're gonna So here, my elbow is going to be right on top of that their pectoral shoulder area. So before it was here, look, it's the same it's the same cross face here. Instead, I'm keeping this tight and I'm putting it right on top of their chest, shoulder area. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drive this down as I shoot this arm up. Yeah, getting that arm up, shoot down. And now I'm golden here, so I can start working from my side check. Now, from here, right across the face, boom. Now from here, look, elbow comes down into the pectoral area. So I can drive down and then kick this up. So I can wrap this back around my chin, traps it here. Yeah. Now, this is tight, but it's not as tight as it can get. So what I'm gonna do, pick the head up, shoot that real deep. Now, I'm still caught in half guard. If I catch somebody here and I'm in half guard, it's gonna be a heck of a time getting out because they know they're almost done. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go on my tippy toes and I'm gonna walk my butt straight up in the air. Keep the guard. From here, now dismount, and then now I can start pummeling with my feet to get to the other side. Now let me show you guys from the back. So I got to the head, but his legs here are hating on me. I'm gonna drive forward with my toes in the mat. When I'm driving forward, I'm putting plenty of pressure into his face.
You should see his face there.
Yeah. From here, see how I bounce my leg out? From here, I can use my other leg to push. Then he dismount to the other side. There's my position. Just get to the position right now before we start applying some sweet finishes. So again, half guard. A little bit lower. So from here, boom, cross face, boom, hanging out here. This elbow is going to go into the chest pectoral area, boom, boom, so I can, or even collarbone. That way I can drive pressure down as this arm comes over. Now I can wrap around, catch the head. Now, all this leg fancy stuff. He's not gonna want to let go of this because of course he's almost done. So what I'm gonna do, drive my toes into the mat, walk my knees up. Then you can't guard me. You can't guard me as well. Then you just not to the other side. Once we're there, we'll go over some finishing mechanics because there's a lot going on. Okay? So let's do it. Let's go. Don't be so eager to choke people out. Come on there. So good. Cross body. Half guard. Boom. Pivot. Good. Right on the face. Where's that hand go? Get your hand grip. There. His palm is facing down. Now, there you go. Now from here, elbow right into that pectoral. Boom. As the other arm reaches for the sky over here. This arm reaches to the side. That way, this is right to the cross, and this will be going into boom. Now, toes into the mat, driving pressure into his face, and jump to the other side. So whoop and sprawl. Again.
This is right here.
Good. Reach to the sky. That way you can pass your head on over. There you go. Boom. Dig your toes into the mat. Walk your hips up, and knee pummel, and there you go. Next. Good. Boom. Pivot on the elbow. Cross face. Good. Good. And reach up to the sky with your right arm. Boom. Pass your head on over. Good. Good. And pummel. Jump off to the other side. Bang. All right. Other side. We have a suggestion for Roman squealing.
Oh, right now?
Is that guy again? Just go. Woo! All right, let's get.
Who's that guy?
His. Oh. So,
that guy. Yeah. Oh, listen.
so from here, good. Drive your elbow into his chest. The total area, then reach up with the other arm. Boom, and fancy handwork. Good. Boom. Good. Try to keep the guard, try to keep the guard. Knee pummel, knee pummel, knee pummel. Good. And other side. Alright, good. Alright, so now finishing mechanics for this side choke, also known as shoulder choke. Alright. Which are hand towards the right. Scoot down a little bit. It looks like you ain't got no head on YouTube. Alright, so when we're finishing the choke, remember, your shoulder should be going straight down as opposed to up. A lot of times we get caught, we're here on the shoulder choke and we're doing this. We're driving into their face because we think we're putting a lot of pressure into them. What's actually happening is you're taking pressure off the neck and putting it into the jaw. You should train and try to finish this with one arm. Okay, so when you have their arm across their neck, pick their head up. Boom. Now, you would think that pressing their head into it would do the trick, but that's not exactly necessarily the case. We need to push their shoulder into it. It's a head and arm choke. I already know that my arm is right against his neck over here. This wouldn't do any justice if this is the problem. Okay, so I'm going to press his shoulder into the choke. Chop, chop, chop with this other hand. Now, this hand on the bottom, I'm going to reach and I'm going to grab his lat shoulder area and I'm going to try to finish it with one arm. But instead of driving my shoulder up, I'm just going to drive my shoulder straight through the floor. Yeah. So it doesn't necessarily have to be with both hands and squeezing all hard and everything. Okay. So this may work, but this will work. From here, grabbing that shoulder and driving my shoulder straight to the floor, not straight up. Okay. All right, so the whole thing. From here, we're in half guard. Boom. Pivot, cross face here. Elbow into the chest, reaching up, trapping it with your chin. Boom, reaching deep. Keeping that secure. From here, now I gotta pummel with my legs. Pummel with my knees and drop to the side. Now we're tight, but we're not as tight as we can be. Push that shoulder, grab it, and try to finish it. And train it with one arm. Look, my arm goes out, it goes down, and now look, shoulder to the mat. There you go. Remember, this is a blood choke, guys. It's not gonna happen right away. It's not like an arm bar, so you gotta give it a little second. Okay? So what happens when they got a super massive buff neck? So right here, in, cross them, face them. From here, elbow to the chest so you can really drive, and then reach out so you can pass that arm. Head walk. Even everything real tight. From here, walking my toes in. From here, this side to the other side. Now, this may work, but this will work. Okay, keeping and pressing that shoulder. From here, grabbing the shoulder lat area. From here, sprawl, driving your head underneath there so you can circle. But the most important part is driving your shoulder into the mat.
That was one on.
Huh? That was one on. Okay? So again, when I'm driving, I'm not driving upwards. I'm driving into my own hand. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to get my shoulder to the floor. Okay?
Yeah, try to do each nostril separately.
Yeah, there it is. All right, let's try it. 1, 2, 3. Cross face. Boom. Right there. Reaching up with the other arm, passing it by. Good. Good. From here, knee pummel, knee pummel, knee pummel. Get to the other side. Now, sprawl, pushing his shoulder right into the mat. Chop your right arm since it's around his neck. Good. Grab his shoulder lat right here. Head down and squeeze downward with your shoulder there. Good. Ooh, that's with one arm. Can you imagine winning winning first place with choking some dude with one arm? You'd be like, yeah, one arm. You know what I'm saying? No, other side. Boom. Good. Cross face. Good. Elbow right into the chest. Reaching up with the other one. Good. Fancy handwork. Good. Trapping that arm. Knee pummel, knee pummel, knee pummel. Boom. And make your adjustments. Pushing the shoulder, grabbing the shoulder lat area. One arm. Roman. Squeezing downward. There you go. Woo! Next person. Swole patrol.
Oh, I should get a shirt that says that.
Usually what they call it.
All right. Let's get Roman 10 to the picture so we a little bit more close. This is Ray.
Yeah, you can find it.
Swole patrol. Cross face. Oh yeah. Good. And good. Yeah. What was missing? The elbow right there. Yeah. So you can pin. You can pin.
Try to pin the shoulder. So
Yes, pin the shoulder with your elbow. Yeah. Whoop. Fancy handwork. Let's see. Good. Knee pummel, knee pummel. Good. Sprawl. Push his shoulder into the submission. Good. Now shoulder goes straight to the floor. Get your hips down. Hips down. And use one arm to finish. There you go. Other side. Other side.
You out? Yeah. Again?
Oh wow. How cold-blooded.
I'm still trying to pop my knee.
Is that what you were trying to do earlier?
Oh, is that murder? All right, let's go. Boom. Ooh, you just killed the fun with I know. Yeah, boom. Good. Pass it by. Fancy handwork. Good. Mm-hmm. Good. And side choke. Sprawl. Mm-hmm. All right. What if that? What if you're? What is the classic defense for this submission?
Yeah, pants in the front and then shoving your elbow on your head. This is class.
Yeah. Everybody will do this.
But no one's calling.
No one's calling. Yeah. So somebody get somebody in that side choke. A little lower, please. Boom. There it is. So we're in this side choke, and a couple things are happening. Maybe our arms are tired, so we can't squeeze. Maybe they got a tough neck, or maybe they're just operating on just a little bit of air. Who knows? Okay. Point is, this ain't working. So what's going to happen is that Roman is going to answer the phone by bringing his hand in. Okay. Now, this will, if you got a good squeeze, this won't last you so long. Okay. But what submission can we do from here that we've done before? Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, there's that shoulder lock. Now, another thing that we can do is, if we get somebody who's defending this away, comb their hair. So what CJ is going to do is he's going to get his other hand here. He's going to drive his fingers underneath the head, and comb his hair across it. There you go. And then from there, we can finish the submission. No, you can bring it back. You can bring it back and choke. So it's gonna look like this. Roman is covering his head. Boom. With my arm around him, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna get underneath the fingers and I'm just gonna comb his hair.
Oh.
So when I'm here, he's got his telephone defense going. I'm here and I'm squeezing and I'm squeezing and it ain't working. Get my fingers underneath, comb the hair, and then come right underneath it. But again, when I do this, you'll notice I went over his head and then I went under his head. So when I'm here, he's got that telephone, ring. Yes, is anybody there? Good. Whoop, comb over, it's under. Then I can really lock it up. So we got two options. We can go for that shoulder lock, or we can go for the here. You saw it?
It's gonna move his hand either way.
Huh?
It's gonna move his hand either way.
Yeah. He's gonna move his hand, and or it's gonna break, or whatever. He's gonna tap. Okay, let's try it. Oh yeah, I need clap. All right. Banana phones. So we're just get into the sideshow position. Boom. Good. Now, answer the phone. Boop. Which one are you gonna go for first? Good. Remember, if you're gonna go for that shoulder lock, your head has to be at the apex up now. Your head has to be higher at the elbow point. That way you can pull the hand out this way. Pull your hand. Yeah. His elbow pop. I mean his shoulder pop, which is weird. All right. So then what's the other one?
You want to comb
So comb the hair. Now from here. Here. Now lift his head. And now come back to your own hands.
It's gonna be pretty. I'll pass out.
Draw. There you go. Other side. That's weird. You guys need hypermobile shoulders. Go ahead. Other side. Let's go. Start in sideshow. Start in sideshow.
It must be weird if you say it's weird.
So, answer the phone. Boop. Good. Two options.
This one's really good.
From here. Pull. Keep going until he taps. Oh. Almost.
Oh, it's finished the part.
So, look. What's happening is Roman's pulling his hand too tight. You gotta pull his hand out here. Keep going. Bring it out. Then.
I heard your wrist or something.
Go ahead. What's the other one? Comb the hair. Pop it off over. Now, as you come up, lift his head, sink it in deeper, and sprawl over. Don't come up. Go straight down. There you go.
I called. Hello.
Ring, ring. Who's there?
Paige.
All right. Bang. All right. So now, here we go.
Ooh, who's calling?
Boom. Head at the elbow, pulling that hand up and out. There it is. Now, comb the hair, lift the head, and push that shoulder in. Yeah, push your one hand. Oh, there it is. One-handed side show. All right, other side. Whoop. Good. Answer the phone. Ring, ring. Who's there? The president. What? Who's there? Tap. Go through and push the shoulder. Squeeze the shoulder down. There. That's good. All right. So, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. So, check this out, guys. When we're in this position, remember, all these positions and transitions and submissions, of course, they're interchangeable. So, today we started in half guard, but if we took some of the lessons from last week, we can just make one adjustment and just run through all those things we did last week. So, we're in half guard. Here, boom. Bring the hand over, cross this. You can go up and over. Boom. You start knee palm and all that stuff. When you get to here, what if we don't want to go here? What if we just want to go sit through the down? See that? Then what else do we do? We want to wrist lock last week, right? Now look. You can go here, boom, and knee him in the face. And go back to the wrist lock. See, so all these things are really interchangeable. All you have to do is find a way to get there. Okay? So, with that, it's enough for today. Those moves, guys, by the way, we're going to go over a lot of this. Well, we got tomorrow's class also. So, we're going to have more on that muck cross face and probably going to attack the legs tomorrow. Okay, so thank you very much, guys. We are out. We'll see you guys later. See you guys later. And on YouTube. Ooh.